Hello and welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. And today we will discuss basically, as we know that basically only 6 to 7 days are left basically for the BFM exam. So basically today we will discuss a little bit strategy, clear? Basically a little bit strategy, basically how to cover topics basically so that we can score, clear? Basically so that we can score at least 50 to 55 marks, clear? Basically our target is not to score like 70 to 80 marks, clear? First of all, many students are thinking that we have to cover all the chapters, clear? So first of all, I suggest you basically keep your target to like that we can score 70-75 marks, clear? If you take target 70 to 75 marks, then you can easily score 55, approximately 55 to 60 marks, clear? If you take that target, clear? If you take that target, clear? So let's basically this schedule I have already shared, but before discussing this schedule, I will discuss some important things with all of you, clear? As basically all of us as attempted already ABM exam. So in this session, we all of us, you know that basically in the ABM, even if you cover some 1 or 2 modules, 2 or 3 modules, clear? Not complete all the modules. Even if you cover 2 or 3 modules or some specific topics, you can score at least 50 marks, clear? You can score at least 50 marks according to that, clear? Similarly, here we will check, when we will check the index, basically there are 4 modules, clear? Basically in this, basically we have 4 modules in the BFM, clear? In the BFM, basically we have 4 modules, basically A, B, C, D. Module A is international banking. Module B is risk management. Module C is treasury management. Okay. And last one, basically module D is balance sheet management, clear? Module D is a balance sheet management. And remember one thing, like I not say that basically from each module they will ask 25 marks, clear? But we will expect that basically from this module they will ask from 25 marks, this module, and this module, clear? They will ask 25 marks from each, clear? 25 marks each, clear? So basically how much marks we will get? We will require, basically we can say that we will require 55 marks to pass, clear? We will think according to that, clear? So first of all, module A. Module A is chapter number 1, that is exchange rates and forex business. So I request to all of you, first of all, I request to all of you, please cover the module A completely, clear? Please cover the module A completely. It will help you to score at least good number of marks in the examination, clear? We can say that from the last few years, what we can see that 30 to 35 marks exam, basically they will directly ask from the module A, clear? 30 to 35 marks exam directly from the module A, and out of that 7 to 8, even 10 marks they will ask from chapter number 1, clear? Chapter number 1 is very, very important for that, clear? 7 to 8 or even 10 marks they will directly ask from the chapter number 1, clear? Why? Because this chapter is base of many other chapters, clear? This chapter is base of many other chapters, clear? And little bit tricky and difficult, but we will discuss step by step, clear? We will cover, clear? Next one is chapter 2, basics of forex derivatives, clear? This chapter is just introduction of different types of risks, clear? Which we will cover in module B, clear? So even if we cover module B, so that you can cover this chapter along with that also, clear? Not an issue. Third one is chapter number 3, corresponding banking and NRA account. You will expect 4 to 5 marks from this chapter also. Clear? 4 to 5 marks from this chapter also, and that is not that much typical question they will ask. Cover the videos and MCQs will be provided to you in your Telegram group for the practice purpose, and will provide you some case studies for more practice. Clear? Basically, one important thing you can remember, you can solve case study also, you can solve numerical also, you can solve MCQ also. Clear? If you understand the concept. Clear? If you understand the concept. Clear? Today, basically, I will receive more than 100 messages from students. Sir, please guide how to cover the syllabus through MCQs. Clear? So I request to all of you, please cover the theory. Clear? First of all, please understand the concept. After that, you can try. Clear? If you are not able to understand the concept, then it will not lead to benefit to you. Clear? Cover less topics, not an issue to cover all 30 chapters like in this, not need to cover all 30 chapters. Clear? Even if you cover 20 chapters, you can score good. Clear? But cover that chapters properly. Clear? Because rest, if you cover not 10 chapters, even from that also, if they ask 30 marks exam, you will score 5 to 7 marks. Clear? Even more than that. Clear? Just basic understanding. Clear? Next one is chapter number 4, letter of credit. Definitely one case study they will ask. If they not will ask case study, then other 1 marks MCQs they will ask. Clear? Carefully understand types and one case. Clear? Proper process. Clear how it functions. You will be able to answer the question in the examination. Clear? Next one is chapter number 5, facilities for exporter, importer, important topic, theoretical topic. Clear? Important and theoretical topic. Clear? 1 or 2 numerical, but important for you. Clear? Important for examination point of view. Clear? Clear? Next one is chapter number 6, role of ECGC. Theoretical topic, but 3 to 4 question we will expect from that also. Clear? 3 to 4 we cannot say that, but 2 question definitely you will get. Next, chapter number 7, Exim Bank. 2 question we can expect from that also. Clear? Even if you cover properly this module, clear, you can score. Clear? You can score at least 20 to 25 marks from this single module. Clear? At least 20 to 25 marks. Clear? Even from these 5 chapters, you can score 15 to 17 marks. Even from these 5 chapters, you can score 15 to 17 marks. Clear? This chapter, if you go through some basic concept, 5 to 6 marks you can easily score from this chapter also. But for that, you have to do proper practice. Clear? Only practice help you to get the marks in the examination. Otherwise, you are not able to get the marks. Clear? Next one, move towards the module B. Clear? Module B is risk management. Risk management. And one thing I will tell you, basically, this is theoretical module. And chapter number 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Except chapter number 10. Rest all are, we can say that, theoretical module. Rarely they will ask numerical from these chapters. Clear? Chapter number 10 basically based on Basel norms. And definitely they will ask case study. Every year they will ask case study on Basel norms. Clear? Every time they will ask case study on the Basel norms. Clear? Basel norms. And one thing more, that case studies, every time they will ask typical type case study. Clear? Typical case study. One important thing from that also, if like every time when you see that any case study, out of the 5 questions, basically 2 or 3 questions, clear, out of that basically are those questions which are basically based on the concept. Clear? Which are basically based on the concept, not, we can say that, not refer to the case study, but they are general questions. Clear? General questions. Clear? They will ask some numbers. Clear? They will ask some numbers or any other thing. Clear? In this way. For that, you don't have to cover or you don't need to solve the case study. Clear? Directly straightforward, sub one or two, we can say that directly straightforward conceptual question. Clear? Conceptual question. You can say that like theoretical based, they will ask some numerical like value based question. Clear? That is, I am saying that. Clear? So rest, this chapter is theoretical, this chapter is theoretical, this all are theoretical, and we will expect that 15 to 20 marks from this also. Clear? 15 to 20 marks from this also. Clear? We can say that if you properly go through all these chapter, you can easily score 20 marks. Clear? And this chapter is also help you. Clear? Because some topics we will cover in this also, which will be helpful for you in the module D. Clear? Module D also. Clear? So 20 marks we will expect from this. Clear? Like we can say that earlier from module A, from that we can say that 20 marks. From module we can say that 20 marks. Clear? But I will give you, if you properly go through all these topics, clear, you will get 20 marks, 20 plus from B, 20 plus from A, and 20 plus from B. Total we can say that A plus B. Even if they will ask typical numericals, if you cover rest topics, clear, chapter number 1, which they will ask typical numericals, and chapter number 4 sometimes from LC. Clear? Chapter number 5, 6, 7 theory based questions, either on other this side. Clear? Question will little bit twisted, but if you go properly understand the concept, clear, what they are saying, that you are able to score the exam. Clear? You are able to score the exam. Clear? Like many students who have attempted ABM today, even if they cover, like from the previous time also, module C, module A, every year they will ask questions from that. Clear? Even they will cover these modules, they are easily score 50 plus marks. Clear? They are easily score 50 plus marks. Clear? Because they will ask questions every time from these modules. Clear? Rest, even you can give direct tick, tick, tick. Even from that, clear, even if you guess out of 30 question, even if you guess 30 question, you will be able to get 7 to 8 question. Clear? Because even while ticking or while pick the question or while guess the answers, you are able to think over that. Clear? Why I will tick this option. Clear? That's why I'm saying that. Clear? Till now, basically we will get 20, or we can say that 20 plus 20 plus, overall we can say that 45 marks from A plus B. Rest we will move towards the module C. Clear? Module C. Clear? Rest next we will move towards the module C. Clear? This module is typical one. Why this module is typical one? Because in this module they will ask numericals also. Numericals also. As many students have fear of case study, no need to fear of case study. This is basically take 4 to 5 questions at one time. Clear? Rest no issues. Clear? Like 16 number chapter, introduction to treasury management, 17 treasury products, 18 funding and regulatory aspects, 19 treasury management. I will write it. Wait a minute. 16 is introduction to treasury management. Clear? 16 chapter is basically introduction to treasury management. Clear? This chapter is introduction to treasury management. This chapter we can say that it is basically in the initial stage, it is theoretical topic. Clear? It is theoretical topic because they will give you the introduction. Clear? But in the examination, clear, but in the examination they will ask 2 to 3 questions from that. Clear? And that are basically straightforward question. Clear? Basically from this chapter there are not that much questions which are that much twisted, except 1 or 2 topics like which will like interest arbitrage. Clear? They will confuse in this type of topic. Clear? Rotate the questions. Clear? Rest basically they will ask straightforward questions. Clear? We will provide you the video. From that you will check that. Clear? Next one is chapter number 17. That is basically treasury products. Very, very important. Very, very important chapter for the examination. And we can say that little bit tricky one. Clear? Little bit tricky one. But from that, basically they will ask questions basically like on the treasury bills. Clear? money market products. Clear? Basically in this, they will ask from the money market products. One, you can say that money market products. Clear? 2 to 3 questions that are basically one question. We can say that one numerical based question. Rest 2 to 3 questions are basically theoretical based question from that. Clear? They will ask in the examination. Clear? We can say that from these two chapters, 7 to 8 marks they will ask. And that are easy to cover. Clear? That are easy to cover. Clear? If they ask 7 to 8 mark question, then we can say that you can cover 5 marks. Clear? If you go through the topics properly, you can cover 5 marks from that. Clear? I will provide you each module video, slides also, and questions also. Clear? We will move towards that after the discussion. Next one is funding and regulatory aspects. Clear? Funding and regulatory aspects. Three to 4 marks, we can say that from that. And this is also scoring topic. Clear? This is also scoring topic, not that much typical. Next one is 19, Treasury risk management. Treasury risk management. Clear? Like in the chapter number 17, they have mentioned CRR. Sometimes they will ask case study on CRR. Clear? We'll provide you basically case study on CRR also. Clear? And this chapter basically, chapter number 19, this chapter basically includes all the risks. Clear? Which we have covered in the module B. This chapter also includes all the risks. So we will discuss here once again all the risk. And in this chapter basically very, very important is risk measures. That is VAR. Next one is duration. And we definitely expect, clear, duration, which you have already done under ABM. Clear? Modified duration. Clear? I think many of you have done under ABM, modified duration, YTM, yield to maturity. Clear? And in this also, clear, basically they will definitely ask one case study from that. Clear? One case study from that also. Clear? That's why we can say that 7 to 8 marks. Clear? 7 to 8 marks from this, and definitely one case study of 5 marks. Many chances they will ask from this chapter. Clear? Case study they will ask from this chapter. We will expect, but we have to cover these chapters. Clear? And in the sufficient time. Clear? Basically what we have time, in the sufficient time, you can cover these chapters with proper understanding. Clear? Next one is chapter number 20. That is basically derivative products. Clear? That is basically derivative products. Lengthy topic, tricky also, and from that they will ask questions basically on the interest rate swaps. Interest rate swaps. Okay, this is the most important topic from this. Clear? Many times they will ask question from the interest rate swap. Otherwise, even they will ask case study on the ATM, ITM, OTM. Many times they will ask case study on that also. Clear? Even 3 to 4 mark question or 5 mark case study on ATM, ITM, and OTM. Definitely they will ask question from that. ITM, OTM, and ATM or IRS. Clear? IRS futures also. Clear? These topics will take time for understanding. But if you understand these topics, then definitely you will get the answer. Clear? Definitely you will give the answer in the examination. Clear? So that's why I'm saying that basically let's go through the theory. Clear? Let's understand the concept. What the concept say. That next one is chapter number 21. That is treasury and asset liability management. Clear? Asset liability management. Chapter number 21, 22, 23. All are basically based on the asset liability management. Clear? All are basically based on the asset liability management. Clear? And this chapter is basically theoretical topics. Clear? Chapter number 21, 22, 23. Clear? All are to be theoretical topics. Clear? Not that much typical. But if you go, one important thing that you have to go through the topics. Clear? You have to go through the topics. And chapter number 22 have some formulas like net interest income, net interest margin. Clear? They will ask questions from that. Clear? They will ask questions from that, clear, like 1 or 2 questions they will ask question from that, clear, by giving some values, clear. So I request all of you, clear, basically this leads to the completion of 3 modules, clear, basically this leads to the completion of the 3 modules, clear. Even if you cover these 3 modules properly, clear, we can expect that 25 marks, 20 marks from this. Till now we have 45 plus 20, 65 marks, clear. If we cover these 3 modules, I will properly, clear, out of the 65 marks, you will reach near about 55, clear. If you properly attempt, you will reach nearly 55 and you will clear your target, clear, you will clear your target, clear. And if you are now, if you are missing any problem at that time, then chapter number 24, 25, 3 marks from this chapter, easy to cover. These chapters are easy to cover and you will definitely get marks in the examination from these chapters, clear, that are not much typical. Like chapter number 24, we have already covered this chapter under chapter number 10, clear. That is chapter number 24, 25. We have, you can say that in one way we can already cover this chapter under the chapter number 10, clear, that are similar to that, clear. I will guide you according to that, clear. When we will cover the chapter, I will guide you that this chapter we have covered at that place, clear, in this way, clear, so that you are able to remember. And chapter number 27 is basically based on the asset classification and provisioning norms. Provisioning norms. And that is important for the examination, that are not that much typical. We can say that we will discuss 1 or 2 case studies on the provisioning norms, and I think asset classification, all of you remember that, clear, that are not typical for all of you. Basically all of you are bankers. What are substandard assets, what are doubtful assets, what are loss assets, clear, and how to do provisioning on that, clear, and how to do provisioning on that, clear. We will discuss that also, clear. That is important. From module D, basically I can say that chapter number 23, 24 easy to cover for scoring, and chapter number 27 is scoring, clear. If you cover these 3 chapters in the module D, you can easily score 7 to 8 marks from that, clear. That is basically if you properly cover with that, what I'm saying, that you can get the marks, clear. Like chapter number 20 is liquidity management, clear, liquidity management, which we have already covered under the chapter number basically 11, I think. Credit risk, clear, credit risk, many things we have covered in that chapter also, clear. Rest we will discuss different way, clear, as we have not that much sufficient time to cover all these topics. So that's why, clear, that's why I say that basically you have to cover 1 by 1, clear, like module by module, clear. Like we can target according to module by module, like chapter number 28 liquidity management, 29 basically interest rate management, 30th chapter RAROC, clear. This is a short chapter, basically 3 to 4 pages chapter. So we will cover that chapter also, clear, because every chapter has some weightage in the examination, clear. Every chapter has some weightage in the examination, clear. So according to that, we have to cover that chapter, clear. According to that, we have to cover that chapter. And one thing I will tell you, never think that I have to cover complete 30 chapters. I have to cover complete. If you are going that way, like if you are starting your preparation 2 months back, then it is possible. But now we have only 6 days left. You are not able to cover all these chapters, clear. So basically we will go step by step. Like I will cover module A or module B first of all, or we can say module C, clear, because I want to answer those questions in examination, because these chapters I can easily understood, clear. These chapters I can easily understood, clear. So I will give a specific schedule on the basis of that, clear. That is, I will present in front of you. This one is the schedule, clear. This one is the schedule basically for 7 days. We can say that like 30th January, 31st, 1st February, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, I think 6th on February, your exam of BFM, clear. So we will provide you basically video recorded, or if at any place we will need notes, we will provide you that also. MCQs, basically 20 MCQs, or if we require more like chapter number 1, where we will do more practice. We will provide more MCQs for that. And along with that, basically 2 case studies will be provided to you. Clear? Numericals along with that. Clear? Or we will provide you that type of case study which include numericals also. Clear? Basically, which include numericals also. Clear? So in this way, we will provide you. And one thing I will tell you basically, like today we will provide you the numericals or case studies on 30th. We'll provide you the answer at that time, but solution will provide you next day. Clear? Solution will provide you next day, so that at least you can try. Clear? So that at least you can try basically how to solve the question. Clear? At least you can try. Clear? How to solve those questions. Clear? How to solve those questions. Okay. So this is the way, and I request to all of you basically in this way, basically we can cover all the topics. Clear? In this way, basically we can cover all the topics, but I will guide you on daily basis. Clear? Like first of all, you have to cover those topics. Clear? First of all, you have to cover which topics. Clear? Like today, I have already provided you basically chapter number 3 videos and questions in the group, and chapter number 8 also we will provide some important concepts in the group, and you have to do practice. Clear? MCQs will be provided to you also. Clear? So hope this discussion will helpful to all of you. Clear? So thanks to all of you for joining this discussion.